Hello, my name is Gwen, and welcome to your practice. Today's practice will be to support the body so that we can sleep and rest a little bit easier. If we're in a very cold climate and we've been outside and we've been struggling to keep warm, our shoulders will rise, we'll squeeze our palms, our arms will come in, or will be a lot of this coming in. So whatever that is, if you've been under stress or working really hard, this practice is for you. So we'll need a pillow. You can use a stack of blankets if you're on your bed. If you're in a vehicle, a truck, use your pillow. And we're going to put our feet up the wall. So if you're at home in your bed, your feet can go up the headboard. Or if you're in your truck, maybe up the wall. Or you might be able to put a stack of pillows right there and rest your legs on. So let's get started. Bring your back to the pillow, your feet to the wall. Rest on your side. Put your hand behind you onto the pillow, and then walk your feet up. And then once you're on your back, bring your feet into the wall just so you can curl the lower spine up just a hair and situate the pillow or the bolster, whatever you have underneath your lower back. And then let yourself rest. Notice where the pillow is, right underneath the lower spine. You can even inchworm your way closer to the wall so that the sit bones come like they're curling over the pillow or whatever you have there. Lengthen through the legs, rest the heels, or let the feet rest. Heel toe them wider, let the knees curl in, and the hands rest on the belly. And wherever you are, dial all your attention into your body. Notice where your feet are. Let your toes have a little dance, a little bit of movement. Take a few deep breaths in through the nose and then out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Give the back of the skull a little rock. If you're on a soft surface underneath the head, it might feel like it's making a little bit of an indentation. Let it. If you're on a harder surface, it might feel like it's walking upward and the chin coming closer to the chest. Wherever you are, come into stillness now. Take another deep breath in through the nose. And then a Then in through the nose and out through the nose. Come into nasal breathing. In through the nose and out through the nose. Our good friend, the Ujjayi breath, which translates as victorious. So allow the body to fill up. Fill up with this prana, this vital life energy. And letting any dullness, any dull ache inviting that each exhale out. Our doing is done. Dial your awareness inward. Let the eyes close now. And feel the body let go. From here, let the right leg, the thigh, come into the right side of the belly. Interlace your fingers behind that, or if you have a blanket close by, bring an edge of that blanket or a yoga strap behind that back of the knee. And let the shoulders sink down. Feel them like weights, all the way down, down, down. Feel the right toes lift and lower. A little circle, rounding the ankle. Feel the coolness, the breeze at the back of the throat while you circle your foot one way and then the other. Now flex that foot and let the heel come up, up, up towards the ceiling. The leg that's on the wall, heel toe it over to the right side so that you can lay the back of that right thigh right over the other. So the legs are crossed. Knees feel like they're in the center of the body. You can rest the hands. From here, let the shoulders sink down on that next exhale. And on your next breath, let the nose gently roll over to the right side. Not too far. Each exhale, feel the weight of the head. Carry it a little further. Option to thread the strap behind the legs so that the thighs come a little closer into the belly, if that feels better. Go to where it feels better for you. Let the head, each exhale, get a little heavier on that right side. Breathe full and deep into that nice long side. The other side, that from the left shoulder up to the ear, all the way up to the crown. Like it has its own lung. Visualize that area of the shoulder lengthening. Each exhale, the head a little heavier. And how about one more breath like that? On your next breath, slowly let the nose point up. Grab a hold of that leg that's closest to the belly, that right leg. Guide it towards the belly and uncross. Heel toe the foot
the left foot over. From here, take the hand below the knee and above the ankle of the right side. And just notice how that feels to rest on the knee, the top of the thigh there. From here, you can hang on to that leg that's closest to you, or have the hands into the belly once again and let the body just be. Breathe into whatever sensation you're experiencing. Each exhale, let the shoulders sink down a little more. Spin the foot, that right foot one way, let it circle. And then the other direction. And how about one more breath here? On your next natural breath, go ahead and clasp behind that right knee. Send the foot up like a yawn and paddle the foot. You can leave the arms there so it feels like a little tug, a little bit of traction from the shoulders. And then relax that effort and bend generously that right knee. Then the other way. From there, let the hands come to the belly and let that circle start to move into the leg. Let the leg now circle with the foot. Let it move around and around in the hip socket here. And then the other direction. And one more breath just like that. Then go ahead and place that foot onto the wall. Let the other one come down. Interlace or bring your whatever you're using behind that knee. And let the thigh come into the left side of the belly now. The descending colon. Shoulders sink down. A little paddle. Let the toes lift and lower. Nice and slow. Let the toes circle one way. And then the other direction. Then go ahead and flex that foot, send it up, and heel toe the other all the way behind it. Place it on top so it feels like you're sitting on a chair. Left leg on the right. Knees bent. Left foot hanging out. Hands can be on the belly. You can thread anything behind the legs and let the legs fall into the belly. And then on your next natural exhale, let the nose start to tilt over to the left side without muscling it, please. Take a deep inhale through the nose. And then exhale a natural sigh as the head becomes a little heavier on that left side. Breathe into that right shoulder, all the way through that long neck to the edge of the skull by the ear, all the way upward. Feel that length. Breathe into it like it has its own lung. Fill it up. And how about one more breath, just like that? On your next natural breath, let the nose start to point up to the ceiling. Reach for the leg that's closest to the belly, that left leg, and interlace your fingers behind it, or use whatever feels better. Take it off the right and let the right come over to its place where it feels good on the wall. And point and flex that left foot. A little bit of movement. Then go ahead and take one hand below the knee, one hand above the ankle, and place it on top of the thigh. You can leave the hands on this side, or hands can come to the belly, wherever it feels supported. Breathe into whatever sensation that you're feeling. Let yourself steep. Let it permeate. As you sink into the pose a little more. Letting go of resistance. All struggle, all force is at the door. A little flutter of the toes. Start to circle them one way slowly, like they're the second hand on a clock. It's like it's an afterthought. And then the other direction. And then go ahead and reach for that left leg, interlace. Send the heel up and flex that left foot all the way up like a yawn. The arms will reach away from the shoulders. You'll feel that gentle traction through the shoulders to the upper spine. And then relax that effort. Let that left foot spin once again. Working out the kinks in these beautiful feet at the top of the foot, the arch, allowing the circulation to come downward. And then how about a circle the other way? From here, let the momentum now carry into the leg as it circles around. The hands can come to the belly, and it doesn't have to look like anything in particular. And then the other direction. Then rest that foot on the wall. Go ahead and press so that the lower spine curls up just a wee bit. Feel the lightness on the pillow and then pull it right out from the lower back and have it on the left side, up and down, so that it's now, if your hand was at your left hip, you could feel the pillow. Walk your feet right over to it. Let them rest on top of it. A nice little twist. You can take the right arm like a yawn if it feels good out to the right side. You can drag it with the knuckles heavy upward and maybe all the way up. Reaching, reaching, reaching. Let the sit bones reach away. Feel those opposing forces. Sit bones reach down. Fingertips reach up. And then relax that effort. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And let the head gently rock over to the right side. If there's any pins and needles in that right arm, send the elbow down. Let the arm come below that shoulder or rest it on the belly. The intention of wringing out all the old and inviting the new breath to rejuvenate while we sleep, while we rest. Letting go each exhale. Cleansing out. And one more breath just like that. Then go ahead and let that top leg start to come up. The other will follow. Bring the pillow over to the other side, lengthways by the hip. Let the legs fall over to it. Feel that support. And The arms are secondary. So if it feels good, let the left arm come outward. Possibly bend the elbow. If it feels good, let it reach up like a yawn, all the way up, nice and tall. Feel the sit bones reaching down, lengthening, and then relax that effort. Go to where it feels better. If you'd like to invite the upper spine to the party here, go ahead and take a breath where you are. And then exhale the nose over to that left side. Feel into that deep relaxation as the body sinks into this pose. Know that you are loved. All is well. Each breath creating balance, harmony, and ease. A beautiful spaciousness in the body, so that while you rest, you can heal. And how about one more breath, just like that? Then go ahead and come into your blankets and your pillow, into your Shavasana. Use your blankets to comfort you so that you feel nice and warm. Use your pillow as a pillow, maybe underneath the knees, as you rest now. Feel that deep relaxation as the muscles loosen their grip. We feel the flexibility, that ease in the muscles, in the mind, and in the spirit that create this spaciousness as we let go. Let yourself rest there. Feel all the cells in the body receiving all of this goodness that you've created through your deep dedication to yourself. And thank you for your practice. Namaste.